Now here in San Diego, just a few dozen more COVID hospitalizations could push our county into the CDC's high community transmission category, carrying new guidelines for masks. We're going in depth on where we stand ahead of some of the year's biggest events and how much of a difference masks could make. In the next 2 weeks, opening day at Del Mar will host about 22,000 people. Comic-Con will host more than 100,000 people inside the convention center, and San Diego Pride could see 300,000.
Well, I would expect that there would be a significant amount of infections, that we will have people coming from everywhere.
Dr. M.O. Andy Andre studies tiny particles called aerosols at Scripps Oceanography. Last year, he was part of a team that showed surgical masks and N95s offer a surprising amount of protection for the person wearing the mask.
If you have a surgical mask, the sort of thing that's most commonly seen, then that will give you about a 50% reduced chance of getting infected. So you cut your risk in half. If you wear one of these N95 masks, then you cut your risk by about 90%.
That's important because San Diego is about 90% of the way to a new COVID threshold. Take a look at the latest CDC data on new hospital admissions over the last 7 days. San Diego had nearly 9 admissions per 100,000 residents. If the county hits 10, it would put San Diego in the CDC's high-risk category, where the agency recommends universal indoor masking.
The way it looks is that we are going to continue to have increases in numbers of cases. From here on moving forward, we really need to assess the environment that we're going to.
Dr. William Sang of Kaiser says, generally speaking, the risk indoors is much higher than outdoors, and a study out of Texas drives that home. In May, researchers compared a 50,000-person outdoor event to an indoor event with 3,000 people. Even though the indoor event was more than 10 times smaller, each infectious person became 4 times as contagious. So the two events wound up producing a similar number of infections.
Outdoor is, of course, a lot safer because those virus particles will be continuously blown away, so they don't have a chance of accumulating.
But Dr. Andre says San Diego Pride isn't your typical outdoor event. Sometimes the crowd stands shoulder to shoulder. Meantime, Comic-Con will require attendees to wear masks and show proof of vaccination. So we wanted to know, which event overall is more risky?
Saying one is more risky than the other would be moot, I think. And I think the prudent thing to do is what you do when you get in your car. You fasten your seatbelt. So the prudent thing to do if you're getting in a situation where you're likely to be exposed to virus is you're putting that mask on.
Okay, so San Diego County had 296 new hospitalizations over the last 7 days. If that number grows by 35 hospitalizations, it would push us into the high-risk tier. Now, in just the last 20 minutes, a county spokesperson told me that they can't speculate on whether San Diego will reach that tier, but they did note most of California is now in it. And they said the county will follow the state's smarter plan, which says that targeted mask mandates may become necessary at some point, but it does not lay out a specific threshold.